Pauline is my name and I work as a dietitian with Diabetes Ireland. I am delighted to be speaking with you today about eating well for type 2 diabetes, kindly supported by Healthy Ireland at your library. At the bottom of each slide, you will notice a small icon. If you click on this, the audio recording will start. Clicking a second time brings you on to the next slide. First, let me draw your attention to some of the services available through your local library. Healthy Ireland in your library is a valuable source for health information. See your website, librariesireland.ie, for more information. During the current COVID-19 situation, for those of you who aren't currently library members, temporary membership is easily available by clicking the Join Now button on Libraries Ireland website. Through the apps Orbi Digital and BorrowBox, you have lots of access to ebooks, audiobooks and current newspapers and magazines, so a wealth of information to keep you entertained during this challenging time. Let's talk about healthy eating for type 2 diabetes using the food pyramid as our base. The pyramid is split into different shelves with serving sizes listed alongside each to give us guidance as to what is optimum for general health. The bottom shelf, focusing on our vegetables, salads and fruit, is the basis of our diet, and we should all aim for a minimum of between 5 and 7 servings a day, with the majority of these given over to vegetables and salads. With diabetes, we are mindful that fruit contains naturally occurring sugars and therefore can impact on our blood glucose. So we advise that small portions be taken and spread them out during the day. Starchy carbohydrates include oats, cereals and breads, potatoes, pasta and rice, and these foods are our energy base. They will also break down into glucose, and we need to be mindful of how much we choose during the day. Our next slide will focus on portions of these foods. The message for our dairy food group, including milk, yogurt and cheese, is low fat and aiming for 3 servings per day, ensuring that any dairy alternatives are calcium enriched for bone health. With protein foods, trying to choose a variety and trying to choose low fat, so removing visible fat from meat, and lean cooking methods such as steaming or grilling is a good idea. Include beans and pulses and fish such as oily fish a couple of times a week for good health. With our fats, spreads and oils, portion size is key, as a lot of energy can be contained in a small amount. Measure oil out using 1 teaspoon per adult serving, and be mindful of our butter and spread intake, using it sparingly. The top shelf includes the foods high in fat, sugar and salt, such as buns, biscuits, cakes, sweets and treats. Generally, it is not advised to take these foods every day, and the guidance says a maximum of once or twice a week, again in very small amounts, unless we have been advised otherwise. Depending on how old we are and our activity levels, we will need different amounts of starchy carbohydrates across the day. When we have type 2 diabetes, extra portions of these foods can contribute to raised blood glucose levels. If we are unsure how many servings we should be taking across the day, keep a note of the foods you currently eat and drink and have a discussion with your GP or your nurse at your next appointment. As guidance, 1 serving is roughly equivalent to 2 thin slices of wholemeal bread, 1/3 of a cup of dry porridge oats, 1 cup of cooked rice or pasta, or 2 medium potatoes. More information around healthy eating can be found in our Healthy Eating for Type 2 Diabetes booklet, which we will mention later in this slideshow. While alcohol is not included on the food pyramid, it certainly warrants a mention when we are talking about type 2 diabetes. Excess alcohol intake can not only impact on our blood glucose levels, but can also contribute to unwanted weight gain, particularly around our middles. We are advised to drink in moderation, with no more than 17 standard drinks per week for men and 11 standard drinks per week for women advised. It is also a good idea not to have more than 2 to 3 alcoholic drinks in one sitting, and ideally we shouldn't drink alcohol every day. It has been reported that more people than usual are drinking alcohol at home due to the COVID-19 situation. Being mindful of what a standard drink is helpful. One standard drink equates to just a half a pint of beer, lager or ale, one small glass of red or white wine, this is just between 100 or 125 mils, and a small pub measure of spirits, so maybe 35 mils for this. Spirits can be mixed with water or sugar-free or diet mixers, and it's a good idea to alternate alcoholic drinks with non-alcoholic drinks. And also, we shouldn't drink alcohol every day. For more information around healthy eating for people with type 2 diabetes, there is a booklet which is free to download from our website diabetes.ie. This booklet will not only explain what type 2 diabetes is, but also will go into details around the types of foods and the amounts of which can be beneficial to help you manage your blood glucose levels. See diabetes.ie for more information. Through our website diabetes.ie, there is a wide range of resources available to help you better manage your condition, from booklets and recipes which are free of charge to download, to an online education course called Diabetes Smart, which may help you better understand and manage your condition in the absence of face-to-face group situations at this time. In recent weeks, Diabetes Ireland has set up a specific page on our homepage of the website focusing on COVID-19 and commonly asked questions. As we learn more, this section is updated both from the HSE and other reputable sources. If you have queries which aren't answered through this forum, please phone our helpline on 01 842 8118 and we will do our best to answer your questions. You can contact Diabetes Ireland through our website, helpline or social media channels. Once again, we would like to take this opportunity to thank Healthy Ireland at your library. See your local library at librariesireland.ie for a full range of their resources.